Hello and welcome to Bert's Imperfect Bakes, the channel where it's okay to not bake perfectly every time. I'm Bert, and this week, as part of my 3-part brownie series, I'm going to be making some brownies, but this time I'm going to be putting some yeast extract in them. You're either going to love them or hate them. So again, if you hadn't already realised, I was making the last week's brownies and this week's brownies in the same day. So I used the same system of the half a bar of dark chocolate and half a bar of white chocolate with the butter to melt that first of all. And then this one I am adding the yeast extract, which is so gooey, as you can see. Very sticky, and it's very difficult to hold the camera and use the spoon to get out the yeast extract and then decant it into the bowl of melted chocolate and butter, and then had to get a second spoon and juggle essentially. So I just put 2 large teaspoons of yeast extract into the chocolate. Didn't know how many to use, so I thought, well, let's trial and error it, see how it turns out. I think 2 teaspoons is quite a nice amount actually. Do more if you really like it. And then this is what I was trying to clean the spoons with the chocolate, with the hot chocolate, and melt the rest of the yeast extract off, but it just didn't go to plan. So anyway, we carry on stirring there to get the rest of the butter melted and get the yeast extract melted as well with the melted chocolate. Nice smooth chocolate. And then once you've done that first part, you can continue with the rest. So I'll get the melted chocolate, yeast and butter into a mixing bowl, add some brown sugar and mix that in together. And this is like super fast, how quick can you make a brownie situation. Crack 2 eggs into a jug and whisk them up, either with a spoon, not with a spoon, either with a fork or a whisk. And I did speed this up quite a lot. And again, avoid the scrambled chocolate situation. Add the eggs a bit at a time, mixing after each addition. Slowly does it. And then once they're all in, you can then add the dry ingredients, which is self-raising flour and cacao powder. Tablespoon of cacao powder. Save that in and then fold in to the rest of the chocolate mixture. Once that's all incorporated nicely, we're going to add it to a baking tray, and because I'd already used my square one for the previous brownie, I had to invent another square one out of my oblong tray with a bit of a tinfoil guard and some baking paper. Turned out quite well actually. It was quite robust and sturdy and didn't have any leakages. I was impressed. Once that's in your tray, pop that in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. So this is the yeast extract brownie, and it's a tad burnt, but it's by the by. Probably should have been in the oven for only 20 minutes. It was in the oven for 25 minutes. So because I have some of this leftover cream cheese topping and it looks quite boring, I'm going to throw this on top. Because why not? And a bit of cream cheese won't do it any harm. And also waste not, want not, you know. And it disguises the burnt bits. So win-win. So I realise this looks exactly the same as the one from last week, but it'll taste different. There you go. So let's go into it. The makeshift square brownie tin that I made out of the tinfoil guard was quite good actually. Turned into a nice square-ish. Bit of a crunch in that. It's definitely burnt. Looks more like a chocolate cake with a cream cheese topping. Now you can taste the saltiness of the yeast extract in this one. But that's okay. It's quite nice. Complements the chocolate. All good. Recommend it. So, if you like this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. And if you have any suggestions for anything you might like me to make in the next episode, or indeed any brownie flavour suggestions, please put them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you next time.